Yeah. I mean, we just come out of Mental Health Awareness Month, right? And
Mm,
so we're seeing that this is just pervasive
yes.
amongst our youth, amongst everyone. We're seeing it, social media, all the other issues that are happening with mental health. Is there a relationship between mental health, depression, anxiety,
Mm,
stress,
mm.
and either erectile dysfunction or
Oh, for sure.
testosterone?
For sure. There's a psychological component, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
There's something called performance anxiety that is real. That you can psych yourself out of an erection if you don't feel confident that you're going to perform, you won't.
Mm.
Your brain will tell you, and it won't happen.
Wow.
And so, yeah, if you are depressed, that affects your erection. If you're on depression medication, it affects your ability to have an erection. I mean, this goes also to, and this, I don't know if we plan to go here, but you're triggering something in me that I have to say,
Go with it.
and that is, just our sexuality as men. It plays, I think, a psychological toll on us as we get older, because we are, I think, men in general, but let's talk about black men in particular,
Mhm.
over sexualized in
Mm.
America, and I think it affects black men more so than others because we're considered, for whatever reason, top of the sexual totem pole. But with that, it comes a warped sense of manhood,
Mm.
right? And
Yes.
so we associate it in such a disproportionate way to our self-worth as a man, and then as a young man, I see my kids going through the same thing, like, the girls that they're dating, and how many girls can you date, and just
Yeah.
and it's not healthy,
Yeah.
actually. And we grow up with this, and we have to learn how to disassociate our manhood with our ability to perform, because they're not the same thing, but they're so closely associated that, if I mean, I have seen, it's sad, I have seen men refuse to have cancer surgery
Mhm.
because they were fearful that it was going to affect their erections.
Yeah.
So you're talking about life saving. Like, they didn't
Mm.
feel like life was worth living
Wow.
if they could not
Wow.
maintain their erections.
Yeah.
And so when you get to that point, there's something wrong there. And having conversations like this, talking about it openly, I think we need to do a better job with our kids, with our cohorts, about male sexuality and what it means to be a man, and that it's not all wrapped up in your penis.